Welcome to Visit Vegas Places with Coil. Yes, this is definitely the station where we discuss real Vegas, real topics, real business with real owners. And I want to thank all my audience for tuning in. I want to thank you guys for all tuning in, being with us. You guys have been very supportive. Of course, we are in season 2. This is season 2. So I want to thank you guys for being with us on this long trail. Now, I get right into it now. Want to definitely make sure we get all the wisdom I can in a allotted time. This topic today on this Friday, we're going to speak on health awareness. I know that is a trendy topic, and everyone is focused on well-being, how we think, how we eat. We're even tuned in on what we're drinking. And the older and wiser we get, the better we do understand that it is more than what you eat, but also you are what you drink. And this family-owned startup specializes in customizing herbal teas to assist you with your health journey. So what you're more aware of with your drinking. Now I have owner Karina Stafford, owner of Catalyst Tea Company. She's joining us today. Karina, thank you for joining us on Visit Vegas Places with Coil. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you very much. And it's great being here and telling everyone about the benefits of tea and for your health and wellness. My name is Karina and I'm the owner of Catalyst Tea Company. I've started my business maybe about a couple of years ago.
Okay.
We focus on creating our own herbal tea blends and herbal tea kits that allow people to create their own mixes and blends and to share the tea with their friends or family in a fun environment where you're also learning about the herbs, you learn the taste profiles, you're learning how to blend it yourself. And in addition to that, I also organize tea blending workshops where I try to have different theme every time. So the last one I did was tea and taro. Before that, I did a masala chai workshop. I did the herbal tea blending workshop.
Right.
So trying to make it fun.
That's good. Yeah, you are very interactive. And again, she doesn't just sell tea. She's very involved with her customers. She's very active on social media also. With the Catalyst Tea Company, before we get in depth with it, which I know you have a lot, I want to get the story behind the startup. What made you start up as a tea company? Is this a family thing, or is it just a passion you developed?
So originally I'm from Russia. And I was growing up there in the countryside with my grandma. And that is always something we did in summer. We just go out in the forest and we collect wild growing herbs and mushrooms. And then in the evening, we would just make tea out of them. So, drinking tea is the tradition I grew up with. And generally back at home, everyone drinks tea. Right. So later, I actually got a degree in journalism, and I also got master's degree in financial journalism, which I got in London. So right after the university, I was working for a market research company in I was the food industry analyst. And back then, now it's really handy that I had this experience. Back then, I just enjoyed writing market reports about all sorts of food. So all the latest topics and trends and everything. Okay. So when I came to the US from London, at first I was, I was trying to find a job that was similar to what I did before. And then we learned that there is a World Tea Expo happening in Las Vegas. Right. So we were like, well, maybe we should go check it out. So we did. And there were lots of great businesses and everyone was just so encouraging. And that's when we thought, wow, that's what I should be doing.
That was it. That was the aha.
Tea. Yeah, I love tea. We drink tea at home every evening. Why not to take it to a different level and try myself as as a business
Right.
owner and apply the knowledge that I got from journalism, from working in market research, and
Mm,
um, the experiences that I had.
right.
So now I feel that what I'm doing is very creative in terms of creating my own blends, but also
Right.
every single aspect of my business, from packaging the tea to developing my website, taking photos, I
Right.
do myself.
That's good.
So, and it's really great that the community here in Las Vegas, everyone talks about community in Las Vegas. And at
Right.
first, I didn't really, I don't know what my neighbors or what is it. But actually, there's a like-minded people who just support me a
That's
lot, and
right.
they come to my workshops. Some of them are returning, and it's really great. And now I go to all these events. So I go to markets, I organize events, and
Hmm.
I see people, and we already hi, everyone, and
That's
it's
right.
really great. A lot of people support me, and I feel a lot of support in that.
That's good to
So.
hear too, especially when you're speaking on the city of Las Vegas. That's definitely good. And audience, if you are listening, I actually met Karina by networking. It's funny, you guys. I encourage networking. Definitely network. The power of
Yeah,
network is very powerful. I met from networking. I met which I met Christine, who's a guest from the Bulldog Republic. And then from that event, I met Karina. And
that's right.
the first thing I want to tell you too on air, what I noticed about you, Karina, and how you set up everything was professional. I mean, that was the first thing I noticed. You're very professional. It's detailed. It's neat. It was just more comfortable to buy, and that makes it's someone easier to see what you're representing without you even having to say much. Your product basically speaks for itself, and I want to commend you on that because I noticed that first off the bat, Karina. Good job with that.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate this. Thank
yeah,
you.
no problem, no problem. Now I want to ask you too what you were saying with encouragement, how you set up, and I see you're very active. Now, were there doubters, or whether they were friends or families that didn't believe in your dream, like that tea company is not going to work? Come on, tea. Did you
Well,
have that?
of course, I actually, before I started this business, or as I started this business, as a matter of fact, I've learned how much of self doubt I have, and
Mm,
it was a lot of work, not just to set up my own business, but also I was just, oh my God, is my website looking great or not?
right.
I don't know. What I do is not great. My tea blends are not great. So now I've learned a lot from this. And I think that personally I grew a lot, that now I feel generally more confident.
Good.
Um, yeah, a lot of fears of different little things, from,
Right.
simple things
Right.
like posting on Instagram. Yeah, I feel much more confident about myself
That's
now as a
good.
person and as a business owner. And as
That's
it's
good.
like a snowball, getting better and better.
What advice could you give somebody who's going through that was afraid and they're listening like, man, I want to feel like her? What was it that helped you overcome it? Whether it be, what was it that you would say that helped you overcome that?
Well, so um, great idea of what you actually want to achieve, and just go for it. Just don't stop ever. If people saying
Right.
you something is wrong, just keep going. This means that everything is right and you're doing the right thing. And just keep doing what you're doing, what you like, and listen to people who actually support you.
That's right. That's right. That's good advice. Thank you, Karina. Now, Karina, I want to delve into your products, and we're going to
Hmm.
get into your herbal tea, which is the Catalyst Tea Company. Her website is beautiful, and of course, it's professional. Let's first enlighten us on your herbal blends. Let us know, some of the top trendy blends you have, and then also some that you will recommend. Let us know about your
Hmm.
blends.
Right. So I have herbal tea blends. I have blends with black tea, and I have blends with green tea. So there's a wide choice of different options for people who like it non-caffeinated or with caffeine.
Mm,
Then probably some of my best-selling blends are ones for sleep and for relaxation. So It's my personal favorite, and I don't know, maybe when people
Yes.
see me, I'm so excited about it. I tell them, and they love it too. It's called it's called the Dreamcatcher with chamomile, lavender, bilberry, sage. It's very refreshing and nice when you just sit down, relax in the evening. It really helps
Right.
you calm down and get
Okay.
ready to sleep.
Okay.
So now that the summer is already almost here,
Right.
some of the blends that I recommend are, it's called Crimson Sunset with hibiscus. Those of you who are familiar with Jamaica might recognize hibiscus with its very special, slightly sour taste. So that's very nice. It is really great to drink it hot, but iced is probably the best. It's
Okay.
very nice with hibiscus, chamomile, and lavender.
Okay.
And one of my newest blends is called Summer Cool. I made it specifically to be made into iced tea with apple and with apple and ginger. So those would be my recommendations. I have also blends that are specifically made for women's health. So it's called the Empress, of course, because every lady, deserves to feel like the Empress. So that has a raspberry leaf in it, which is very supporting for women. And I have generally blends that are great for raising your vitality, if you wish. And spicy chai blend with all the spices. You drink it, you feel nice and warming. So that will be about my blends. And I'm always trying to keep it seasonal and more exciting, developing new blends constantly.
Right.
And there's no limit to it. There is always my imagination and my I'm testing everything on my husband.
That's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, also let's get on with you mentioning the blends. You have herbal kits that are available. Let the audience know what consists of your herbal kits.
So the idea with herbal kits, right now I have 7 chakras kit. I have kit for herbal tea explorer, and I have a masala chai kit. So the idea is that you have all the ingredients that you need to make a great tea. So let's say a masala chai kit. You have everything to make masala chai. You have instructions on how to make it. You have a little bit of information, depending on the kit, a little bit of information about herbs or history of the drink.
Okay.
And I encourage with those kits people to make their own blends, because it's really easy to make tea yourself, and there are so many options you can go with, and it's just and it's always something fun to do with your family or friends. When, let's say, you have a Thanksgiving dinner and you get the tea and everyone makes their own different tea. It's very warming. It opens people to conversation about something new and interesting.
That's right.
So, and with those kits, that is why I do my workshops. Is I have this tea bar, which I do right now. There is a place called Page and Rye. I do quite a lot of events there.
Okay.
And then I also do it at other venues too. But also now I want to be able for people to be able to book it to their home. So let's say you have a birthday party, you don't know what to do, so you can have something like my tea bar, where I come with a bunch of different herbs, maybe 12 to 15 different herbs, and I tell about each herb, how do you blend it. We discuss what it does, what it does not, and so those are always very interesting.
Now that's nice right there and beautiful. And I was just going to ask you that if I got a kit and I wanted your mixtures, do you have instructions on your mixtures in the kit if I just wanted to make it the way you make it?
Yeah. So usually, and so there are free, when you think about making your own blend, generally you can envision a triangle, and then the base of the triangle is your base of your tea. Then moving up, there is a supporting herb, and then there is a catalyst. So that's why actually it's called catalyst tea. And yes, if you have a kit, there is this instruction there, and there are steps on what exactly you need to do
Okay.
to make it a great tea on your own.
Cool. I love it. Now, I hope I'm saying it right. The adaptogens. Could you educate us of the benefits of the adaptogens?
Yeah, so I have a new line of teas with adaptogenic herbs.
Okay.
And those are herbs that help your body adapt to stress, be it physical or
Wow.
emotional. They are a special variety of herbs that work like this. So not every herb works as an adaptogenic herb,
Right.
but those would be very popular one right now is called ashwagandha that
Mm-hmm.
comes from India,
Hmm.
and it's like everywhere now. But there are other herbs like this. So, for example, licorice is also an adaptogenic herb. There
Hmm.
is also ginseng is an adaptogenic herb.
Okay.
So when you drink those, you just help your body generally to whatever you need. Maybe your body
Right.
needs more help with sleep, so there is that, or maybe there
Right.
is something with digestion, there is that. So
Wow.
those kind of herbs help you where you need it.
Right. This is tea on a higher level right here. And I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it. Now, you are, like you mentioned, real big on workshops. The
Hmm.
workshops sound very interesting. Let the audience know in details what involves your workshops. And then you did mention that one of the establishments that you frequent, feel free to let us know where can we join in on the workshop and also get educated on your tea.
Okay, so I have different kinds of workshops. Usually it always involves tea, of course. Some of them are actually about blending teas. Others are more themed, like tea and taro. So the last one I did, I split it into halves. So first half, people were learning about tea and its benefits and how to make their own tea. And then
Okay.
second half, while they were drinking the tea, I was doing taro spreads for people.
Wow. Okay.
So my next two events, one will be tea and sound healing in North Las Vegas. There is a
Hmm.
place called Nature's Moment. It is a shop there, and so I will have tea and sound healing meditation, where usually I do it with a partner of mine.
Okay.
She is very experienced with sound healer. She does a lot of events on her own, also in Las Vegas, and we do sound healing, and then we drink tea, and we do a guided meditation um, to tea.
Right. All
And
right.
then another one in the same actual place
Mm-hmm.
will be tea and taro experience, which will involve a journey through all the chakras, and people can learn about the correlation of
Cool.
tea or different
Right.
herbs and chakras. I'm doing it with a friend of mine who is also she is very passionate about tarot cards. So
Okay.
we'll do it together. And
Okay.
Nature's Moment in North
Okay.
Las Vegas.
That is nice. I love it. I love it. This is good news. Now, they can join. You. How can they follow you to get to know the updates of which workshops they can join?
So I invite everyone to check out my website at catalysttcompany.com. But also my Instagram is the place where I publish a lot of information of what's going on, and that is at Catalyst Tea Company.
Yes, you heard it, Catalyst T. And for those who are listening, the Catalyst is CATALYST, Catalyst Tea Company. You can't miss it. Very professional. Now, I noticed too, also on your on the website, you have the sign up for about 15% off the first order. So you want to definitely let them know that if you sign up, which is the email you sign up, you do get 15% off the first order. And also you get updates and recipes, correct with that?
Yes, that's right. So
All
sign up.
right. That's right. Yeah. So you guys heard it. Karina, that sums it up on that. I want to thank you. I want to definitely join in on one of the workshops offline. I'll get with you so I can get scheduled and I can really get to sit down and see what the workshop's about. I would love to be part of that. Okay. All right.
Oh,
And
thank you. I would love to have you there.
no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get into this or that, and this is the chance for the audience to get to know the personal side of you, as opposed to the business side. And I just give you two options, and you just let me know which options that you would prefer, and they
Okay.
are trendy options. And then after that, we'll see how very, very Vegas you are. And that is a trivia question. It's not a right or wrong answer. It's just to educate the audience of the history of Las Vegas. All right. So our first this or that question for Karina Stafford, owner of Catalyst Tea Company, Las Vegas. If you were out of your tea, all right, no more tea, and you just had to get tea, so you had to go to the store, and you saw Lipton's or Arizona tea, which one would you choose?
Lipton or Arizona? I would go for Arizona tea. Actually.
Arizona?
I've never heard of it. Yeah.
And I figured too. I was like, when I mentioned these two, she's going to be like, ew, what are those? That's water and mud. And I probably, once I drink your tea, I probably won't go back to that either. Oh, man. All right. So this one, too, you'll probably laugh at. If you had to wake up and go get coffee at a mainstream shop, would you choose Dutch Brothers or Starbucks?
I would probably go for Starbucks.
Starbucks? Okay, cool. Have you tried the Dutch Brothers yet?
Maybe once.
Yeah, it was good. I like the juices. I didn't know they had all the different juices and all that.
Oh, but interesting.
Yeah, that was real nice. But of course, I would do Starbucks too. I think we're all programmed to go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one, you definitely gonna be like Coil. So if there was no more tea, no more water, no more nothing, just soda left on Earth, would you take Pepsi or Coke to stock up on?
I would go for Coke.
You're Coke? Yes.
Yeah.
Karina, yes. I'm Coke too. Pepsi is just too sweet for me. I can't do the Pepsi. I don't do soda no more. It's been I'm going on 2 years now. No, a year only. For no soda. But I was a Dr. Pepper guy, and I'm out to
All right.
Yeah, but no more soda for me. Yeah, thank you, Karina. So our last one is we're going to see how very, very Vegas you are. Okay, don't sweat.
All right.
I'm going to give you 3 options, though. I've learned I got to give my guests 3 options to at least help them out a little. So this one, we're going to go back. What hotel used to be named the International? What hotel used to be named the International? Was it Bally's? Was it the Las Vegas Hilton? Or was it Circus Circus? What hotel used to be named Internationals? You have either Bally's, Las Vegas Hilton, or Circus Circus.
Wow, I have no clue. I'll go with Hilton.
Hey, that was a good educated guess. You are correct. It was the Las Vegas Hilton. And you know, that is currently the Westgate.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yes. So the Hilton, the Westgate used to be the Hilton, and the Hilton used to be the International.
Oh, wow.
So it's the Westgate. Yep.
I think that Elvis used to live there, didn't he?
Yes. So, it's a lot of history. Good job. Thank you, Karina. All right. So, again, guest Karina Stafford, thank you for being with us and educating us on the tea. Again, owner of Catalyst Tea Company. Before you head out, Karina, give the audience your social media handles and the website where they can partake in your tea.
Well, thank you very much. And please visit my website at catalystteacompany.com. And I would be happy to see all of you at my Instagram and Facebook at Catalyst Tea Company.
Yes. Thank you. All right. And audience, I want to thank you guys for joining us. I know you guys could have been anywhere and you guys choose to be here with us. And you guys, again, Karina's website for Catalyst Tea Company is in the show notes. So if you're listening in, just go right to the show notes, click onto her link, and it takes you right to her website, which you can go ahead and partake in all the offers she has for her tea and also the workshops you guys can join in on. Okay. Again, Karina, thank you, and I'll be talking to you so I can join on the workshops. Okay. All right, and good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job. Keep up the good work. Okay. All right.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
guys.
much.
All right. Thank you guys,
Bye.
and you guys have a good night.